So
way.
that's not true. So he
hasn't.
They're fine people here. They're good people.
Oh, the
Come
fine
on,
people
man.
thing, man. Are you serious?
Yeah, 100%.
Come on, you're too smart for that, bro.
Nah.
You're too well informed.
So
who was he talking about when the fine people?
who's the fine people on both sides? A Klan rally and people protesting. Period. Moms, dads, the whatever the
He wasn't talking about the Klan rally though.
Yes, he was.
Felicia, pull up AA01, please. The video. So this is the biggest propaganda thing that we have fallen for is the Charlottesville shit. He said both people are fine people on both sides. Let's see what he said the day that the homegirl got killed by the car, the day after, and the day after that. Like, he literally stomped on white supremacy, bigotry, all this stuff within those days. He said that.
Okay.
And then he explained who the fine people were.
Charlottesville, Virginia. We condemn in the strongest possible terms this egregious display of hatred, bigotry, and violence on many sides. On many sides. Racism is evil, and those who cause violence in its name are criminals and thugs, including the KKK, neo-Nazis, white supremacists, and other hate groups that are repugnant to everything we hold dear as Americans. And you had some very bad people in that group, but you also had people that were very fine people on both sides. You had people in that group, excuse me, I saw the same pictures as you did. You had people in that group that were there to protest the taking down of, to them, a very, very important statue and the renaming of a park from Robert E. Lee to another name.
So he wasn't talking about Klans people. He was talking about people that were there to to protest the Robert E. Lee. He was not. He said on day 2, I am denouncing KKK, white supremacy,
I love the fact
all those people, neo-Nazis. But then he explains who the both sides are.
I love the fact that you can find some degree of rationalization about this fucking demon. But meanwhile, you have
explain what he meant.
You know this motherfucker. You know this motherfucker. Listen, brother.
Know because
Antifa doesn't have a fucking 200, 400-year history of murdering and hanging people.
But they were there and they were causing shit. They were causing fights, man. Come on.
Listen,
there's
brother,
video. There's video. Antifa was there.
What more video is there? Listen, man. That's what they did to the Black Panthers. But let's talk about now because you don't want to talk about
Antifa's the Black Panthers.
That's what they did. So when you militarize up because they're militarizing on you, you're the bad guy. So I don't want to hear that shit about Antifa. The crazy shit is you got a whole
problem would be a lockstep with the left, man. You got to support Antifa.
A whole bunch. I don't support Antifa, but I'm just telling you, you don't. That's apples and oranges to a fucking 200-year. The Ku Klux Klan, 300, 400-year-old since damn near the founding of this country. Mm-hmm. Cowards that raped, murdered, and killed.
So did he was talking about the
He
KKK?
was defending the fucking skinheads. And yes, he was.
Even though he said he wasn't?
He did that 2 days later, man. No, he didn't.
No, the day after the car accident, or not accident, the car murder.
The murder.
He came out. So the day of, he said, we condemn bigotry. The day after, he said, we condemn bigotry to... See, this is the problem, people. He just watched it. You just watched this and you still don't believe it, bro.
You go watch it and put it in its context and know that this man had to he wouldn't denounce it the first day. That's why he read it out the teleprompter.
He said bigotry.
Okay, look, if you want to rationalize that Donald Trump the only time Donald Trump attacks something head on is if it's black, brown, or Arab, or female. He does not denounce white supremacy until he's forced to say, I think that sniffs and shit. Like he sniffed a gang of coke. That nigga's definitely on coke or some shit. I think, fuck that nigga, man. Fuck him in his fucking ass.
This is where we go with this, right?
So, yeah, he only denounces when he's forced 2 or 3 days after. He'll double down. And that's why.
Double down by saying, I denounce KKK, white supremacy, neo-Nazis. How's it doubling down?
Both sides. There were some good guys on the other side. Shut the fuck up. The good guys on that side didn't drive over the girl and drive into a crowd for white power. So there's no need.
The guy who did that was a neo-Nazi. The people that were protesting.
Listen, look. They all obviously. First of all, fuck anybody that would go protest bringing down some fucking Ku Klux Klan racist nigga statue. So they are.
Have you been to a concentration camp?
You lay down. Have you been to a concentration camp?
Have you been to a concentration camp?
I have never walked inside a concentration camp.
Okay, I know you're well traveled. I know you're going back to Europe. Next time you go to Germany, my man, go to Dachau. Go to a concentration camp and let me know if you think that should be torn down. That's evil, bro. And when you walk through that, you understand what evil is. And I understand that these statues were built as oppression to aggravate us, to get in our face, to oppress us, right? But those concentration camps were built to smoke motherfuckers. And what I'm saying is,
and now he smoked motherfuckers. He started a war. He's not a fucking war hero.
Who?
Whoever the General Lee and all them fucks. Yeah. They weren't patriots. They were fucking. So I'll tell you what.
Agree.
You try to overthrow the government, and what's going to happen to you? They tried to overthrow the government. It should be no fucking picture, no flag. They were fucking, what do you call them?
Separatist, racist.
No. I'm talking about just the legal term when you try to fuck over the government.
They're traitors.
Traitors.
Yeah.
They're traitors to the state, which is execution.
Yep.
Wait. Let me finish. So who's marching for a fucking traitor to the state? So where's the good people in that? Where's the good people that wanted to keep a statue of a fucking traitor that murdered hundreds, started a war that killed millions of niggas and stood for a system that murdered hundreds of millions of your people? Where's the good people? Where's the good people in that?
They're standing next to the people that want to
come on, man,
that want to keep up the or not tear down the concentration camps.
Stop.
Look, it's history, man. I'll tell you what. We can agree on this. I don't want them shits there either. Okay? But what we're talking about is what did Trump say, blah, blah, blah. And all I'm saying is you hear it on the news. They say, good sides on both people. He's talking about KKK and all these people. When he specifically the day before said, I'm not talking about these motherfuckers. And then he said,
he never said that. You never showed me that.
He did. The second thing he said, I denounce racism, the KKK, white supremacy, and neo-Nazis. That was the second clip. Should we put it back up?
You kind of threaded a narrative to make it sound digestible the way you said it, and it's not. It's not what he did. It's not what he said.
He denounced racism, KKK, white supremacy.
The second day he did.
He did. The first day.
Prior to that, even when the leader of the Klan